After the ball is over, after this game is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hi, and welcome to Penhook and Needles, episode 113. I am Marlisha, also known as Lady Fernico. Where? Here. Everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. That's Bible related.
And my name is Talia, also known as Franciscan Gypsy, on Ravelry, Instagram. I'm not really on Plurk, but on Plurk too if you really wanted to search for me there.
Yeah, I'm not very active on the social media right now, but
did I say my Rav name or did I?
You didn't say who you are.
If I said Talia.
I didn't hear you.
Well, hi, I'm Talia. And it is very early in my morning. I don't know what her problem is, but
I have no problems except this problem.
The music that you just finished hearing was After the Ball is Over by Ben Ross, obtained from MovieAlley.com from Media.
Okay. It is July 29th. It is a Tuesday, and we are podcasting as usual.
It is, 3 days? Approximately 3 days till I release the Berry Pattern officially.
Yay, that's awesome.
So, very excited about that.
Okay, I was going to say something, and I forget what it was.
What's something that
what?
I was just going to say, make sure you grab something to eat, drink. I have...
Eat, drink, and be merry?
I think this is blackberry and some other elder fruit tea.
Ooh, I want that.
Don't touch my scone.
Touch.
Okay. It's a cinnamon scone with something else on it.
Oh, you got the cinnamon one.
It's really yummy. Well, they don't have my orange and cranberry
I
anymore.
like that one, yeah. I have a mixture of chocolate and vanilla chai in here. And get what you like to eat or drink and sit down and sip for a spell. I don't know, I think I'm going to have trouble talking today. Want to welcome all new and returning viewers. We're glad to have you with us. We want to have a special welcome for those who have officially joined the group.
Mm-hmm.
We have several new members that we'd like to welcome. We have, I think it's...
I didn't realize how many we had this time.
Yeah, I think it's Ms. Green. I'm not sure. It's MSS Green.
That would make sense.
And that's Sarah. We welcome Sarah. We have June Marie. Who is June Marie? SV Kathy. I'm going to assume she's Kathy, but I didn't see her name. We have Knit 155, who I believe is Nancy. My Kindle's doing funny things again with the placement of the name. So I think Knit 155 is Nancy. Welcome, Nancy. And Chai Mama, who is Crystal.
Chi Mama?
Chi Mama, Chai Mama. It depends. If she's from Chicago, that's usually Chi-town. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is.
Oh.
I never heard it pronounced. In any event, we want to welcome Sarah, June Marie, SV Kathy, Nancy, and Crystal. And everyone else, the group. Welcome. We're glad to have you with us.
If you're new, returning, whatever.
New, returning.
If you're new or returning, whatever you are, we welcome you.
Okay. I don't know. And if you are watching us or listening to us and you are part of the group, please feel free to join the RAP group so you can take part in the alongs and potentially win prizes.
Yes.
Okay, which leads into...
we are having a cow going at this point in time. It is our July 1st through September 30th cardiac read-along. Tea generally is.
Except when it's cold.
Except when it's cold. I guess it can be lukewarm on occasions too. I drink coffee lukewarm.
I like my hot. I don't drink coffee. I like my tea hot. hot, and cold, cold, not lukewarm.
Sometimes the taste gets better when you're cold.
Nope.
Sorry. So, anyway, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
So we were saying cardiac read along. She distracted me. Whips and FOs will both be eligible to be drawn for prizes. Only one whip picture per project per week and one FO picture per FO per week. So if you work on a project during the week, you can already put in a whip picture. If you finish that project during the week, you can also put an FO picture in the thread. Chatter is allowed. We will draw prizes around the chatter, although chatter will not count for a prize.
No prizes for chatter. But we like to hear the chatter anyway.
Indeed. I am very much behind in all the threads on Ravelry, and I'll have reasons to discuss later.
Well, I'm catching up, but Allison and George are back, and Snooks has been available, which is awesome.
If you already, I already said that. Okay. Projects must not be finished prior to July 1st, although they do not have to be finished before September 30th.
Right. And can they be started before July 1st?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just as long as they aren't finished prior.
And they must have a substantial amount of red.
Yes.
The projects are awesome.
Yes,
Again.
yes, they are. I'm just behind.
They are really something else. Very inspiring.
And I know, Polly, you'd asked me a question. I will answer it. I believe Denise actually answered your question.
Denise answered it, and I told him that you got the book from Books A Million.
So
he
my
has
work
the
has been
answer.
done
Yes.
for me.
Yes. And I told him why you hadn't answered, so
I'm a jerk.
He wasn't worried. He was feeling good about it. Because Polly's good about that kind of stuff.
So our prizes, we have lots of awesome prizes. We got some gorgeous lace weight yarn donated. Did you have the other one? Yes, you do.
Yeah, but that's not for this.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Some gorgeous lace weight yarn donated by Kenneth, who's Turbo Knitters 64.
Thank you very much, Kenneth.
Yes, very awesome. Knit Red, which I am donating. Crochet Red, which Mom is donating.
1 copy of each.
Yes. 5 fantastic pattern donations, 1 for each of 5 lucky winners from Sarah Jane Designs.
Awesome patterns.
1 copy for ebooks, Cuffed, Hardware Heaven, and Lincolnberry.
Is it Lincolnberry? Or, I don't know how she says that.
Lincolnberry, I don't know.
Sarah?
Plus 2 patterns of choice from her shop.
When you come on and say hello to us next time, tell us how you say that, please.
3 awesome pattern donations, 1 for each of 3 lucky winners from George Tenauer Celeste.
Awesome patterns again, and he has new ones out.
I keep saying George Tenauer Celeste. I need to stop that.
Yes, Tenauer Celeste, who is George, and he has. I received this just so you know. There's a 25% off sale going on right now in his shop for 2 or more patterns. Get 25% off any 2 or more items through Friday, and there is a coupon code.
Did he say we can put?
He did not say, so I'm going to. I think we'll put it in the thread so that people will get it there. So it will be put in the Rav group thread because I don't know if he wants it all over the YouTube. So we'll do it that way. But he's got some wonderful new patterns, some awesome old patterns. I've already bought some patterns. Yes, I did. Okay, so that's for George.
I didn't know about it till a little bit before we started podcasting.
Yeah.
So I do have patterns I want to pick up.
Yeah, I have others that I want to pick up as well. But
anyway, I'm never going to get to these prizes. What a horrible quandary to
horrible
have.
dilemma. Horrible difficulty.
The next awesome prize is a skein of lovely. Sorry.
Blah? I don't know what a blah is.
Sorry, Heidi. A skein of lovely yarn from Nitty Girl, who is Heidi.
Yes.
And she
Very
has
pretty.
the Undead Yarn shop and also podcast.
Right. What color was that? I forget.
Oh, you were the one who got it.
I put it away because I haven't looked at it since. I don't want to soil it or anything, and it's gorgeous. I think. I'm trying to think. I don't remember what it was, but it was really pretty. Reds, I think.
I think you might be right, but I honestly can't remember.
Oh, it was red and black because it was Freddie.
That's right.
It was Freddie. Yes, I remembered Heidi.
2 Yarny prizes from B Wing, who is Brittany.
Actually, we decided that was 3.
Oh, that's right. We did decide with 3.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Brittany.
Because the yardage, we wanted it to even out.
to be even, yeah.
And if you want to share your images on Instagram, use hashtag PHNRedCow, all one word. And that was Polly81. Polly.
His suggestion.
suggestion.
So thank you very much for that, Polly. We appreciate that. It's awesome. Now you can see us on Instagram, too. All right. And you said that you were not going to do any facts today? Because our cows go so long, we don't like to do a fact every week because we don't want you to get bored. So we are just going to move right along.
Not to mention, after a while, you start running out of
facts
facts.
that are small enough to share.
Yeah.
Okay. How many do you have?
I have eons. Let me see.
You have
Let me
eons?
finish- Let me just finish this stitch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You go first.
6. What is ultra is 8, right?
Yes, but 6 is not 7.
Yes, it is. 7.
7 is 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Siete,
7, 8.
ocho.
Well, I skipped 7 completely.
Okay.
So it's actually 7.
Okay, well, you have to go a couple then.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so
I think I only have Tress.
you only have Tress, huh?
Well, I have kind of Tress in half.
Well, I think you said Tress, like the character Tress.
Well, we can't bring her character into it.
True. Anyway, first, we're very distractible today. I don't know what
I'm
it
surprised
is.
you remember who that is.
I really apologize
Yeah.
for being so distractible. Okay, so first,
I blame it on the weather.
that's a song.
No, I blame it on the rain.
No, there is actually. I guess no, that's blaming on the weatherman.
Okay. Moving
Anyway.
forward.
Yes. I'm looking for the proper bag. There it is. I think this is the one I'm looking for. So, podcasting keto.
I'm not bothering you. I'm just washing my laundry.
Okay. This is a bag containing Josh and Mel's baby blanket number 2. Whether or not it'll be done in time for said baby number 2 will be yet to be seen. Because I have Project ADD right now. And if it's not done for baby number 2, they don't know it's coming, so
It'll go to somebody else.
yeah, someone else will benefit if they don't. This is what I call my bigger on the inside bag by Cloverbird. I apologize, guys. I'm using US 10, US 9 needles, Caron 1 pound in the claret colorway, and the pattern is the Swimming Seashells pattern by 10 hours or less. So this could be a pattern that you could pick up with that coupon code.
Mm-hmm. And it's a beautiful pattern.
It is. Not sure necessarily if I would use this particular yarn for it again. It's a little rough. I think it'll wash softer.
What yarn is it?
This is Caron 1 pound. Now, I'm not sure if it's pronounced Caron or Karen.
I would
I've
say
heard,
Caron.
I've heard 2 different.
So have I. I think it's a dialect type of thing.
So
I think it's Caron, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. I've heard so many different pronunciations. So I did a couple rows on this because it's in just the worsted weight. It doesn't grow very quickly, and there's a limited. It's not focusing. It's really not focusing.
Orgasm was having difficulty with that in our last
There we go.
podcast.
There's the gorgeousness of the pattern. You can see the shells. I've only done a couple rows. Basically, each week I've been doing a couple rows at a time, mostly because this yarn isn't the most enjoyable. After a while, I feel its roughness on my hands.
Right.
And with my distractibility right now, I am far more likely also to make mistakes and not count properly. So I have to do it when I have most of a brain, which can be rare at times. But it's a very nice pattern. It's not that it's hard, it's just that you have to pay attention to your count, and every once in a while I'll miss a yarn over, or I'll knit two together in the wrong place or whatever. But absolutely gorgeous. Don't think I'm anywhere near like a quarter through.
It's pretty.
Oh, it's very pretty. When it's done, it'll be 30 by 30 inches.
That's a fairly nice size blanket.
Oh yeah, his are nice sized.
He's been working hard on the baby blankets.
Yes, he has, and he's had a lot of gorgeous patterns.
Yes, he has.
I might have to take a, even though I'm most likely I'll pick up more baby blankets with the coupon code, I'll probably take a little bit of a blankie break.
Yeah.
After this is done, because for someone who does not make blankets, I've been making a lot of blankets lately. Next is next one in the line. It is the Batman Blue, which is the Sedum pattern by Jane Richmond, using US 11 needles, Knit Picks, Brava Bulky, and the Celestial colorway. I'm going to move my show notes a little. There we go. Hopefully that won't fall. There we go. Making size 36, and it was a pattern gifted to me by my mom. And I cast this on to take part in a Nightbird Podcast's July-August cardigan cow.
And that's Claire.
Yes, it is. Miss Clara.
Claire is her right name, yes.
So, I bet you it was not. This is going to be
having issues.
I am. I apologize. In the Llama's bag, which is another Plover Bird bag.
Plover Bird.
So, I got a lot of work done on this. I was one-on-one with a patient in the ICU, and when he was asleep, rather than just stare at the wall, I got knitting done.
Love that color.
Love this color. I am starting the hip shaping, so this is going to be another one of those sweaters where I'm going to find fuzz everywhere. I just had this feeling. Sorry for any clinking of needles, but yes, it's gotten quite a bit of work, and I look forward to actually having this sweater.
It's very, very pretty. It's very soft.
It is very soft.
Very warm.
Mm-hmm. So, it's gotten some love, because it was something easy to work on where I could put it down quickly.
I don't know why mine refuses to get bigger, but that's okay.
Your turn.
Alright, my first one is my Dragonfly cardigan, and I haven't gotten yet to the sleeves. It's in my Plover Bird chai tea bag with cocoa beans. And
Basically her coffee bag.
no, I don't do coffee.
Your bag does.
No, it does not, in fact. I'm almost finished with my second ball of yarn, and I'm almost to I think I have to get to 16.5 inches before I separate for the sleeves. I'm not quite there yet. You can see, whoops. You can see where the marker is for my waist. So I got quite a bit done this week. Sorry, Tanya.
That's fine.
I really, really like this yarn.
It's very
It's very pretty. And it's going to be a little longer sweater than Talia's is, I think, which is fine. I like it a little longer. And I'm hoping that maybe I can get to dividing the sleeves by the end of this week. I don't know, because my husband's birthday is this weekend. Well, it's actually Monday, but we'll celebrate this weekend, and we're going to be out and about. I'm using Dragonfly Fibers Dragonfly sock yarn in the Dragonfly colorway. It is a fingering sock weight yarn, and I'm using, I lost my hook, but I think it's,
you lost your hook again?
yeah, I did. I think it's an H hook. It's got to be in here somewhere.
Is it on your show notes?
No. Oh, yeah, the hook should be
H.
yes, here it is. It likes to live in the bottom of my bag, so that's where it was. Yeah, so it's
Why don't you
coming
stick
along.
it in your ball of yarn? That's what I do.
Well, I usually leave it in my, and it's hard to stick this one in because I have the...
Well, do it on the hook end.
Well, no, then it messes up my cake. I'll figure it out. I'll do something with it. There, okay. I like the sweater a lot. It is moving along a little more quickly, but like Talia, I had another project that was claiming my attention, so I couldn't give it quite as much attention as I wanted to until the end of the week. Or not really the end of the week, closer to the end of our week from our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's that.
Okay.
Oh, and that's by, it's called the Sunday Cardigan. It's by Shannon Mullet Bowlesby. As, in case, people have heard it said many times. But in case you're new, that's who did it. Very nice sweater.
So, in the secret bag that I can't remember who made it, this is the Firefly, which is Diana hat pattern by Joanna Johnson. I'm using US 4 needles, Wild Hair Fiber Studio Pinnacle sock in the Firefly colorway. And like I said before, it makes me think of the Afterburners when the Serenity is trying to get away in the Firefly. So it seems like a very apt name to me, although I doubt that's what she was thinking.
Right.
So this always likes to get twirled around itself. There. Not a lot of progress, just a little bit. I probably did like a couple rows.
What size needles are this?
4s. I think I did most of it while I was shopping.
Mm-hmm. For commissary?
Mm-hmm. So, just a little bit.
Okay, that's your third one. You're going to need to do another one.
Okay. Alrighty, so let me just tie that off.
I'm a little distracted today. Sorry about that.
So you probably, if that's going to be distracting, you probably should be working on it while you're podcasting.
So it says the distracted one.
The next one that I'm going to talk about is Soft Many Colors, which is the Simple Skip pattern by Adrienne Koo. It's a free pattern, and I'm using US 2 DPNs and Wild Hair Fiber Studio yarn. I think again it's the Pinnacle fingering in the Grateful dyed colorway.
Is that the base, Pinnacle?
Yeah, I believe so. So, a little more progress, not a ton. I've been more focusing on other things, but
I wish I could see the color better. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not that it's unfocused. It's just you can't.
it's not really giving the brightness of the color
Yeah.
appropriately.
It looks like confetti, is what it looks like.
It does. I just realized I didn't talk about one, but you go ahead and talk, and I'll talk about it.
All right.
Somehow I skipped over it.
Okay, my next project is living.
Oh, that's why I skipped over. I don't actually have it on the.
What?
Go on. The thing I skipped over, I actually don't have anything on the needles for.
Oh, okay. This is in my Knitting's My Bag French Ladies bag, medium bag. Knitting's My Bag, and it is my Apple of My Eye baby blanket
Where'd my notebook go?
from the newborn baby blanket patterned by Altadena Green. And I did some work on this.
Oh, which one?
Not a whole lot, because I generally do this when I go to the Adoration Chapel after I finish my prayers. So I can put prayers in it. Let's see here.
One of my project bags in my notebook.
My tension's a little bit different than it was when I began because I put it aside for a little while because I had to work on something else. But this is the front. I don't know if you can see the pattern. Let's see it focus.
There it is.
You can kind of see the pattern a little bit there. It's the front. And then the back is here. I had a little bit of a scare. I had I had moved my marker on this end here to do the I was getting ready to do pattern row. I just finished the pattern row. And it must have been just finished the pattern row, and I brought over the marker and the stitch without working the stitch. Scared the heck out of me. I fixed it all by myself,
Mm-hmm.
so I was proud of myself. I know it's not a major fix, but for me, it's progress. So I'm happy with this. I'm using size 10.5 US 10s and Knit Picks Bravo worsted yarn in the red colorway. And I'm enjoying this. I'm actually enjoying this because I'm not putting myself under any pressure. I'm doing it because I want to do it. It's not for anybody. If at this point, it will probably go to charity or maybe to the hospital for a preemie blanket, but it's just whenever I get it done, so I'm having fun with it. You have to do at least 2.
You only have one. You won't. I'll do one. You do one.
I have only one project left.
I only have 2.
Well, I have one project and I have my other thing.
That's basically what I have.
Okay. I thought you said you had 7.
I counted one that actually doesn't have anything on needles.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. So, this is really the only one left I can show you. This is the Cozy Tea Bag, which is the Tea Bag Cozy pattern by Ryan Anderson. I'm using US 8 needles at Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton in the brown colorway. It basically just looks like a huge swatch right now. And actually the right side is
And this
the
is
foil
what?
side.
This is what again? The blanket? Is that the
Cozy.
square? Oh, the cozy. I misheard.
She doesn't listen to me.
I wasn't. I was trying to figure out something.
So,
Is that going to have like a picture on it, or is that the tea bag itself?
it's a tea
or-
bag itself,
Okay.
and I haven't read it far enough along in the pattern to really see what goes into it.
Mhm.
It's not my top priority project right now.
Right. Well, if the person gets it for Christmas or whatever, it won't be a problem.
They don't know it's coming.
Exactly.
Um,
And we don't know.
and I don't have their address. I'd have to be sneaky about getting it. So,
I can do that.
but yes, that's this. It's not really my top love right now.
Okay, my next.
And that was a Kiki Boo bag.
Yes. In my Kiki Boo bag, because I got the same. Can I go back? Where's my Kiki Boo bag? There it is. We picked these up when Denise had her tea lovers. And I have a Zeted bupper pill.
Mm-hmm.
Bupper pill.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I had to order one of those from Denise because I want one for my purse. Okay.
Yes, I used the one I got with order or something. Not from Denise, but from someone else. I use it on my purse now.
Yeah, I have to use. I might use that one for now because I have one of those too. Okay, this is using. This is the Rain in Spain cowl. Yes, George, I'm doing another one. I am in the mood to do cowls. This is also from the Surabella scarf pattern by Sarah Sweethearts. I'm using a 5mm. No, I'm not using. I'm sorry. I'm using, I believe, an F hook for this because I'm not using worsted weight yarn. I'm using fingering weight, and this is Mini Mochi, and I think it's the Neptune colorway. And this is how far I've gotten on it. I haven't done any work on it in a little while because
The lighting's not very good today.
it really isn't. But it does. The color is
Close.
pretty close, and I'm having fun with this. You guys know I love this pattern, so I hope I have enough yarn for it with the fingering weight. I think I have.
You've only worked this pattern 5 times in this month.
Yeah, something like that. Well, something like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's fun. It's enjoyable, and they both my yarns fit in this nice little Kiki Boo bag, so it makes me happy. And look, it kind of matches. Sort of.
No.
But yeah, see,
No, not really.
I think it does. Yeah. And since what I think is all that is consequential, your thoughts are of no consequence.
That was a stretch.
It was, but I had to do it anyway. Your turn. Sorry, that was a lapse into creative writing.
Okay, so I don't want to show this one next to the bag.
What's
I
that?
guess I will.
Well, don't bag, just-
well, I wanted to show it last, but
We'll just pull it out. It's fine.
So, I picked up they had Clover Bird bags, has put up a bunch of new bags. She had this fabric as a wedge bag. Yes, I know, I called it wedgie last week.
It makes me laugh when she pulled out. I had to look at it, and I wrote this in the thread to Brittany. She said wedgie. I went, what's so funny about that? And that. It took me a while.
But she had these available as wedge bags. I asked her if she could do a sweater bag version if she had enough fabric. Otherwise, I would get the wedge. And she did have enough fabric for a nice sweater bag, and this is a lot bigger than any of her other sweater bags.
Yeah, it is.
Comparison. With the bigger on the inside,
Mm-hmm.
not sure if you can really tell. Here.
It's much bigger. When we took it out,
You can't tell. It's a lot
it's,
bigger.
it's quite a bit bigger. It's very generous.
It's very generous. And it's got kissing bunnies.
Yeah,
I
I told-
mean,
I
I
told Connie
couldn't
about that.
say, I couldn't say no to kissing bunnies. Aren't they adorable? So, in here, oh, I can't show this.
No, you can't.
This is not what I thought it was.
Aw.
This is
Yeah, don't say
my
it.
rough drafts in here.
Yep.
What I was going to talk about was actually in my autism awareness bag,
And
which I
that's-
can't show.
And that's knitting bag.
Yeah, the reason I have not been on Ravelry besides work for this past week is I got bitten by the design bug, and the work is in here.
And you can't see it.
Yep, and that's all you're going to get to know about it.
Yeah.
So, it'll be worked on again tonight, but that is why I've not been on. I'm very scattered today, and I apologize.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, what I'm doing now is, this is how I'm showing it to you. I'm working on a design as well, so I don't want to let you see what it is. We'll see if it goes anywhere, but I am actually working on it, and this is all you get to see of it.
Okay, so
Any of those?
I didn't do any graphic novel.
I didn't either.
FOs is why I had pulled out this bag to begin with,
Okay.
because I forgot again that I don't actually have this on needles. The next square for the cabled Afghan cow that's being done by Eddie Ekman.
Edie.
I keep calling her Eddie. I'm so
Would
sorry,
you call her
Edie.
Evie?
No, I don't know why I call you Eddie, Edie.
Just watch her right back and say, no, it's Eddie.
She doesn't watch us.
No.
But Edie Ekman, it's produced by Creative Bug and Red Heart Yarns. It's a cabled Afghan cow. It's called something else that's a lot longer and more complicated to say. It's not complicated, it's just long. To say. So I just keep calling it the cabled Afghan cow. So I have finished quite a few squares for that. They'll be releasing a new square tonight. Hang on. I finished one of these garter squares, but all my garter squares are wanting to come out at the same time. So this one that I finished this week.
Looks like a, what do you call it? That's a snake one.
Yes, I think the snake one was finished this,
Yeah, I think
this week. And it's good. It has to be blocked.
it looks almost like a mitt.
Yeah. And I could easily see making it into a mitt.
Yeah.
But when I block it out, it'll be 10 by 10. It's
Right.
just not blocked right now. Another garter stitch square.
It is the bad that never ends.
I already did that one.
Just goes on and on, my friend.
And okay, this one. Yeah,
Is that the is it checkerboard or whatever?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure this is just garter stitch. Okay. So I want to count my garter stitch squares anyway. So this is the checkerboard one. I wasn't sure what I thought about it when I first started, and actually I rather like it. Just want to find the right hand.
It has a nice texture to it.
It does.
I actually like this side. I don't know what it is about me. I like the other
Why
side.
do you like the wrong side?
don't
There's
know.
no pattern on the wrong side.
But I like it. There's a pattern. It's just a reverse.
So the cable, you can't really see it.
No, you can't.
This.
The lighting is not overly
stinks.
good. Here, let me see. There, that's better. Here, but there.
I don't know. It's not showing. It
better
looks
than it was.
ugly that way.
It's really pretty.
I know. You can't really see what it looks like.
And it's not stretched either, so, you know.
Well, stretching's not going to help it. It's actually fairly well
Defined.
defined.
It's almost like a diamond pattern.
Not really.
They're pretty.
It's just disappointing. It's not showing it to its full.
It's much prettier in person.
So 3 cable squares done that are in different kinds of cables. There will be a total of 10 cabled squares, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I only did 4.
Four.
I thought I maybe did 5. Okay.
4 garter squish squares.
So I need 6 more squares.
My Cookie Monster needs work. It's been a long time since I've had Sesame Street age kids.
I never watched this.
No, I
Mr.
didn't let
King.
you. I didn't let you. Davina watched a little bit.
Okay, so that's it for me.
Okay. Are we on FOs?
Yes.
Okay.
And a rough draft.
Which one is first?
Rough draft. That's what that was.
Okay. Okay, my rough draft is in my. This is Cloverbird. My Cloverbird medium. I call it the Animals in the Park bag. Love this bag. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite bags, I think. I finished my Guileless shawl. This is from the Guile pattern by Anastasia Zattel. All I have to do is block it so you can see the colors. The edging, I had to wing it because I enlarged it because I wanted to use as much of the yarn as possible. I don't like the bubbles. They distract me, and I don't need to be distracted. So I am not sure exactly what the edging is going to look like when I block it, but I do like the color. I hope it gets a little bit larger. I'm going to block it fairly aggressively, I think. So it's very stretchy. But I love the color.
Oh, it's a very nice color.
And I love the color of the edging, so I think that was a good choice not to put the light one on the edging. So hopefully you may or may not see this block next week. I have a lot going on. We'll see what happens. Blocking is not my favorite thing to do. But I do have to block the other one as well, so we'll see.
Yes, that one does really need to be blocked.
That one has to be blocked relatively soon. So this one is basically finished. You may see it when it is blocked. I'm not sure when. And this is, like I said, it is the Guile pattern by Anastasia Zattel, so if you want to check it out, there's where you can find it. Okay.
I don't have any FOs.
I do have an FO.
And of course, it's not where you can get to it, is it?
It's right here.
Oh, okay, you did bring it.
My FO was living in here. Yes, I finished it. Owl is finished.
Which means Owl can be shown.
Owl can be shown. Come here, Owl. He's a little shy. This is Owl, the cardinal. He's very happy to meet you all. And I'm very happy he's finished. I'm glad that I chose to switch the yarns like I told you last week. The colors are really close.
Yes,
I don't
they
think
are.
you can
And
tell.
I don't want to go into too much detail about the pattern. I almost gave you guys a tip, but I don't want to do it until the pattern is
No,
done.
I just want to say that the
Yeah.
colors. The colors are changed from the body to the head. That's all I want to say. Everything, all this pink down here is the same pink. This is the only pink that's different.
Yeah, this was cotton.
And this is regular. I love this Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. So, yeah, he's done, and I'm really happy with him.
He turned out really well.
He's cute. So.
And to those of my testers who have finished theirs, thank you very much. You all have done really cute berries. And I loved one of Nikki's pictures where her cardinal has his wings out, like he's about to flap away.
That's a cute. I want to see that.
There is some definite ability, because I sewed down my wings pretty tight, so I'm not sure mine would even be able to get loose from the body.
I can do that if I want to.
And it's nice to see how people
very creative
use their own placement of different body parts to make a more whimsical bird.
Yeah, Talia made a very good pattern. I had fun making it, so I'm gonna put him back. So he's this color because I wanted an antique cardinal. I wanted a Victorian cardinal, so he is Victorian.
But he's still owl.
He's still owl.
He's a Victorian owl.
He's a Victorian owl.
Who's a cardinal.
Who's a cardinal.
Okay.
And no, he does not have any issues whatsoever.
So, wow, we're going to finish way under time in spite of all the distractions. Autobiography. Well, I finished a shared story, so I passed it on to Mom. And still obsessed with Great Courses. I was very disappointed because they are working on their site right now, so the only way I can watch my classes is on my Kindle. At least I can do it through there.
Okay. Do you want me to do my autobiography before we do Stash Enhancements? Because you already did yours.
Yeah.
Okay. My autobiography, I do have the shared story. I blocked it out, blocked out most of it, and so I could, it was a prep for writing the things I didn't need. I blocked out, and I wrote about 369 words, 370 words to that story, and I wrote a 500-word free write to the 500 Club picture prompt that I put up a couple weeks ago, if that. And I put up no, I haven't put up a new one. I thought I did, but I haven't. So yeah, so that's what I've done with that.
You saw my bit of stash enhancement.
I have a little bit more stash enhancement here. I also fell down with Clover Bird. And the reason, yeah, excuse the crinkle. The reason this is still in the bag is that I could not justify buying this for no reason, so it's going to be a Christmas gift. But I got her sweater size bag. This one you can get an idea of how big this bag actually is.
When it's full,
This is how big. If I were to do what the Stockinette Zombies were to do, this would probably go to my shoulders if I put it over my head.
Do it.
No, I don't think so.
I'll do it for you.
It smells good. I love this. And it's got the kind of like a candy cane stripe. It's got my tea. Everybody knows I like tea. And it's got this really pretty sparkly pink on the inside. I don't know if you can see the sparkles, but it is very, very gorgeous.
Then you get sparkles in your hair.
Yeah, sparkles in my hair. So this is going to be a Christmas gift. You will probably not see it again until I do stash enhancements for Christmas, because it's going to be put away. The other stash enhancements I got from Clover Bird, I got quite a few stash enhancements. Yeah.
I was good.
Well, I was good too because I had an incentive to buy, and Clover Bird knows what that is. How could I resist?
They are really cute.
Taya got bunnies. How could I resist? I mean, really. They're owls. How could I resist them? I could not. They called and I answered. This is also going to be a Christmas gift.
For herself.
For myself. Davina might give it to me because she has a hard time finding things for me for Christmas because she's not allowed on the internet. And she wants to make sure she gets something that we like, and it's very difficult for her because we're always with her. So Talia may broach the subject of the fact that, hey, I know what Mom likes, and she's very well aware that I like owls, so this should not be a problem for her.
Should be not a problem.
Yeah, I can't talk. I have no excuse. The other thing that I bought is actually not a stash enhancement for me, but for you all. I bought this from Clover Bird also. This is her, I forget what she calls it. I call it the stacking doll. And
Are they called nesting dolls?
I think they're called nesting dolls, yes. Russian nesting dolls, I think they're called. But anyway, this lovely bag will be one of the prizes for the Toy-Along next September.
Yeah.
We start this September. So this will be one of the prizes for one lucky winner from the Clover Bird.
Indeed.
So this...
Now when I see nesting dolls, though, apparently I think of ancient Egypt because they apparently had their coffins with layers sometimes.
Oh, did they?
Depending on which dynasty you were in.
Let me just fix this a little bit because this has got to go with the prizes, not with my gifts. Okay, now I'm trying to think if I had any more stash enhancements before we go into the other thing. I bought 2 of George's patterns because they're George's and they were on sale.
I don't have any stash enhancements that have arrived. I had to pick up more yarn for my design.
Oops, I knocked down my clapper.
But that yarn has not arrived.
Yeah, I think all my stuff has arrived that I had ordered, but I do have a couple of other things to share. This needs to go here for the moment. I also was gifted, out of the blue, I was so surprised, from, let me see, I put it in here somewhere. I was gifted 2 free patterns from Kendall IN, I think it is, like the state, who's Kendall. She gifted me 2 of her patterns. She's a designer, and she has some really nice designs. You might want to check her out. She gifted me a twirl headband and I think it's called Amberol beanie. Just out of the blue. It really surprised me. I was very excited to get them, so I want to say thank you to her, even if she may not watch this. We will ear burn her, so she will know.
Well, you'll have to leave me know because I will not.
It's on the
that.
note. It's on the
Okay.
it's on the patterns.
I was going to say because I will not remember that.
Yeah, it's there, and I've invited her to the group. So, so they are 2 crochet patterns, and I am very appreciative. Thank you very much, Kendall. Now, do you want me to do? Do you want to do you already did the acknowledgments for the
Yeah,
tour?
I don't. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
All right, we had a surprise, but this was actually last week. My husband got me this.
I think you showed this.
So I can see. And if you don't get too close to the screen, see? They get brighter and brighter, and red. And if I showed you, I apologize. And I put this around my head or on my head, so it's helpful when I'm working in this room. We had a very nice surprise. Well, actually, she told us because she needs our address. This is from Bella Socks, and I don't know if she wants us to give her name on the podcast, so I'm just going to say Bella Socks.
Yeah.
She was very sweet, and she donated to our podcast several skeins of yarn. She said we can use them whenever we want, so we're going to use them for the toy along.
It's very helpful.
It looks like we have some bulky yarn in here. We have
We have
some sock
several
weight.
prizes in here. It's
Yeah, we
amazing
have
what we have
1,
in
2,
here.
3, 4 or 5 prizes in here from Bella Socks. I am so grateful. We are very happy that she donated this to us. It's definitely going to be put to good use. You guys are going to be so excited to get. I don't want to take the note out, but it's an awesome, awesome gift. But her awesomeness
Very.
does not stop there. She was very sweet. She gifted us this yarn for the podcast, and then she sent Davina a little something, and Davina was ecstatic. She was over the moon. She sent Davina this journal.
It's so Davina
It's
too.
so Davina. It's so girly. I have to say that quietly because
Oh, I tell her she's a girly girl, 'cause she is.
it has lined paper in it, and Davina will absolutely love it because it looks like the 60s.
Yes, and it's pink.
And it's pink, and it's just
It's girly.
Davina.
She's a girly girl.
It's Davina. Bella Socks, you made her day.
yes.
Okay, honestly, thank you very much for thinking of her as well as us here at the podcast. We do appreciate it, and
Yes.
she was very excited about this. So we told her we had to have it until the podcast, but I'm going to give it to her afterward.
Mhm.
So thank you very much for that. I don't think we have anything else.
No, I think it's actually going to be shorter. I think I just was having difficulty focusing this week.
So nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
This is where we say goodbye. We'll be under an hour.
We are going. Wow, that hasn't happened in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to say thank you for joining us. We apologize for the scattered quality of this podcast. But we are glad that you spent a little time with us with your tea and your knitting and crocheting or your coffee or whatever. We wish you a very blessed and happy week full of knitting, crocheting, and other crafts or whatever it is that makes you happy. This is Pen, Hook, and Needles, episode 113, and this is a wrap.